What is mostly accepted as the best AoE class? You said mage. Correct.
Nice.
How can you lower the chance of being dazed while running away from mobs that are hitting you, looking at them and not having back turn? Correct.
Yes.
What is threat? Threat is a number that dictates who will be attacked by the blah, 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 blah. Correct.
Nice.
Yes, you got that right.
Nice.
What is strafing? QE, it's the sideways walking. Correct. You don't use you use Q and E?
Yeah, I use Q&E, yeah. Also, move cam just for now.
What?
Move cam if you can, just for now. So I can answer the questions.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were looking at Discord stream. But sure. All right. Name 3 elixirs that you can use right now. You said elixir of armor, max HP, stam, and elixir of strength. I'm going to give you 1 out of 3 here. It's elixir of defense, and it is not max HP, it's fortitude. There is no elixir of stamina, it's fortitude. And I'm only giving you 1 because you put elixir of strength, which is lion's strength at your level, but I'll accept.
Yeah, it's yellow.
Name 4 enchants in the game. You said fiery, minor agility, minor stamina, and you only put 3, which is baffling. Minor agility to what?
Minor agility. I'm not looking, by the way. I have mine exposed. Minor
Вот, блядь,
agility
что это нахуй?
on
Оно это закалькулировало у меня. Почему?
On boots. Okay. Minor stamina to what?
on.
Сложно.
Hold up. Minor.
Hello. Yeah. Minor stamina to what?
Oh, bracers.
Well,
Bracers.
bracers. Okay. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna look and see if those actually exist. I'm pretty sure they do. So
No,
boots.
Yeah. Chest is just HP. I'm pretty sure. Now we look at chat, and chat says chest, but I think chest is just HP.
Minor agility to boots. Stamina to wrists. Or minor stamina to wrists, rather. Yep. All right. I'm gonna give you 3 out of 4.
Yes. Why is it 4 though?
1, 2. 3.
Name
You only
4
submitted-
enchants.
Yeah, and you only gave me 3.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Whatever.
How much does a level 40 mount cost? You said 100 gold. That is correct. I would have accepted that. 90. And I would have honestly accepted free if you were a warlock or a paladin. Why should you downrank spells? Mana cost, and I don't know what you... Stack actually is correct as well. I only need 1. You got it right.
Really?
Yeah, well, the main 2 are 1 mana cost and 2 shorter cast time. But yeah, like in PvP, I would have a max Moonfire and a downrank Moonfire so it doesn't replace the dot. That was like actually high level thinking, but you got it right.
Yeah.
What potion gives you a bonus to movement speed? Potion of swiftness. Correct.
Yes. No way.
I wanted
Nice.
the word swiftness, and you got that. A lot of people got that wrong. What is considered your class's main stat? Agility.
А, блядь,
Correct.
заебись нахуй.
What weapons can your class use?
Да почему?
Simply just die.
Да, прекрасно.
Yes.
No, shut the fuck up!
Вообще это должен был
No.
валяться на...
Oh no, one of our level 60s just died.
Wait,
Oh no.
Oh, he's 60. How do you die then?
I don't know. I don't have the clip. Did he actually die? Are we trolling? Oh no. Is he actually dead? Oh my god, he's actually fucking dead.
I mean, hasn't shown in a full month. Jesus Christ! I know what else died.
That's our second level 60.
What class was he playing in?
He was a rogue. He was your class. He was one of our fucking oh my god. Everyone he was who people were looking up to. He was
Man.
my shining example of a non-WoW player succeeding in this game.
Man. You have to log into a ceremony then.
We might have to. Let's keep grading and then we'll move on. What weapons can your class use and what should you use? You said axes, so you're going to get half this wrong. You cannot use axes. What should you use? You got that part right. Daggers and swords, depending on what spec you are.
Oh yeah, my bad. TBC knowledge in this bitch.
You can't use axes in TBC either. That is Wrath of the Lich King and onward only.
All right. Well.
Name 3 professions. Blacksmith and yeah, you got it right. You listed way more than 3. Engineering for target dummies, correct. What is the target dummy? How can it be helpful? You explained it. You got it right. What is the 5-second rule when it comes to combat? You put you regen mana every 5 seconds. The severity depends on the strength of your stats, etc. No.
No. Well, that's a
You
league
will
thing.
not. I'm pretty sure MP5 ignores this, but say Spirit and other things. Your mana will not regenerate until you have not pressed any spells for 5 seconds.
Fuck, that was my first thing I was gonna type, and I was like, bro, is this in league? And I said that at first. I remember. It's fine. Whatever. Fine. Whatever. Go next.
All right. What is Light of a Loon? Some cringe WoW lore, but also a staff. Fuck you. You clearly do not know. It is a one-time use item that only Alliance can get. It is a potion, and it will make you immune to all damage and everything for 10 seconds. You can macro it with Hearthstone and get out of any situation one time.
How much does it cost? Oh, it's for a quest.
It's a quest chain. So all Alliance can get it, and we are Alliance. That is why it's an important bit of knowledge. What causes a mob to extend their leash range after you've pulled them?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck type of spew you went on here.
True. I mean,
But
I'm right
simply-
though. I'm right about that. It's a glitch. There's a glitch that resets with no evade, and they damage him on the way out, and he re-aggroes full range. Yeah, that's true. Chat thoughts.
Classic glitch where they don't evade and re-aggro, i.e. Miz dying. Okay, Miz did not die in Ungaro. That was Fairless. The level in comparison to you. What?
When I was young, I used to play with my brother, okay? And when we played in some spots, we would die to dumbass monsters that were red, and they kept running after me, and they would never stop. And so I always thought that level difference means that they stay for longer.
I'm just gonna give it to you because I don't feel like figuring out what the fuck you're talking about. But the right answer I was looking for is simply just keep attacking them. If you keep attacking them while running away, they will not reset. A lot of people do that while they're trying to,
No.
get away.
Oh.
What is first aid? You got this one right. Profession that makes bandages. Why is it scary when a mob flees? Because they aggro the nearby monsters. Correct. You have a quest that as you enter a cave. What do? Abandon, grind instead. I'll accept that. You can also just do it if you're confident enough, but just be scary and mindful of caves. What channels/channels use to form a group? You said LFG. That's what I was looking for. Correct. What is kiting? Displacement of mobs via character movement or threat generation. I mean, I know you know what kiting is. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this sentence?
No.
So kiting is displacement of monsters. So if a monster is somewhere, and I want him to go somewhere else, I use my movements to displace him from that spot into another one, right? Or
So-
I taunt him towards me. So then he comes over to me. I kited him. Okay, yeah, the actual answer though, the kiting. I know what it is. Okay. Kiting is just dragging a monster with you. It's just dragging a monster with you. You're just kiting him. Well, it's like a kite. Okay.
So
you
if I'm tanking a mob and he's beating the shit out of me, and I'm simply moving him to the other side of the room, he's just hitting me while I'm hitting him, and I was moving. Is that kiting?
Yeah, you're still kiting. Yeah.
No, that's not kiting. It's wrong. Someone asked to mock Gara you for content. Your view count is lower than usual. What do? You said decline anyway. Correct or wrong? Or correct? Yeah, you just fucking decline it. We don't mock Gara here. Kiting is without hitting you, by the way.
Wait.
To me,
Kiting?
kiting. When I hear kiting, it's you are damaging someone else or something without it having the ability to hit you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that is what kiting is. And then, yeah, you get this one right. +1, my bad. All right, what causes fatigue and WoW? What does it do? You explained fatigue correctly in both ways, both points. How long does your breath last underwater? You said 30 seconds. It's 1 minute.
Fuck.
Oh, wait, sorry, 0. All right, name 3 actually useful add-ons while leveling. Weak Aura because of the noises, Questy, DBM. I will accept 2 of those. I'll give you 2 out of 3. I was looking for more something like high-level alert, because there's random level 60 elites patrolling in level 30 zones, and you need to get that. Bestiary will tell you what all mobs do. What if they disarm you?
True.
And you're like, I can take on 3, but you can't when they have disarm. So getting Bestiary.
Okay.
What does details recount Skada do? It gives content to Soda when raiding to blame someone for white shit is going poorly.
That's right. Yeah, it gives you the.
I mean-
it gives you numbers on damage, heal, or whatever, and then you can start talking some
I
shit.
mean, that's the thing. I'm gonna praise the people that aren't doing high DPS because they aren't going to fuck up threat. The high big pumpers are the ones who pull threat from the tank, make the boss face the raid, and then everyone in the raid dies because the boss is a dragon and it breathes fire. So, no, wrong.
Wow.
What are dots? Damage per set. It's damage over time. Dot.
Oh.
Damage per. I mean, you might still be right
Super.
here, but I'm just gonna. Damage per second, ability / debuffs. You don't have to keep attacking for. I'm gonna give it to you, but damage over time.
Oh, so
is all I-
listen. I have a problem with acronyms. Okay, acronyms. I see an acronym, and I don't see them as words as an acronym. Okay, so when I see the acronym, I just thought, yo, that's a thing, and I thought, yo, that's just DPS. That's dot. It's whatever though.
Okay. You're in a dungeon. You're a hunter warlock. Your group has jumped down and skip a large portion of the dungeon. What do you do before you jump? And you said if it was me, Hearthstone, but you got the basically dismiss your pet. That's all I want.
Well, yeah, I mean,
What
the
is-
answer is that I feel like if you skip large portions, you're asking for trouble a lot of times, but it's fine.
Sometimes you're skipping portions because that section of the dungeon is trouble,
Fair enough. Go ahead.
and it's safer to just dismiss your
У
pet. and
каждого
jump. That's it.
стабильно, блядь, сидя
What-
на
and
этом
also,
бабле
you
нахуй.
aren't one of those. You're a warlock or hunter.
Прекрасно.
You need to make
просто.
sure and keep an eye on your stupid fucking warlocks and hunters in your group, because they may not. That's why everyone should know this. What is spell pushback? When being attacked, it resets a portion of the length of the spellcast being cast. Correct.
Okay.
Fall damage is not percent based. True or false? That is false. Lava damage is not percent based. True or false? That is true. Lava damage is static. It will do about 600 per tick, no matter what level and no matter what HP pool you have.
Ah, even with fire res, does that affect with fire res?
Well, it's not percent based. Maybe, yeah, fire res might make it lower. It probably does, but again, it's not percent based. So if you have 600 HP and you go in lava, you die in one tick. Simple as that.
Okay.
All right, describe the difference between needing something and greeting something. You went on some long ass fucking spew. That was correct.
Yeah, Pog.
Describe what layering is, how it can get you killed. Layering is okay. Again, another long spew. You got it right.
Pog.
Write me a macro that targets someone in the guild. /target main fang is all I wanted. You didn't have to do like the random guild member people getting it. Specifics. Main fang. Correct.
Okay. All right.
Write me a macro that you use to eat food and drink water in one macro. /use food /use water. Correct.
Really? Okay.
And then you wrote your name on your test. Tell me things you like and don't like. Correct. You got 76.67% on the starter quiz. This was an introduction to World of Warcraft, things that can help you and keep you alive. Up to 20 and passed it a little bit. Not a bad grade.
Ah.
You are above the average of the guild. You're above average.
That's actually not bad at all. I'm actually kind of happy with that. You know what? I'm gonna tell you though. Yeah, classic has mechanics that have changed a lot. Like I realized that Elijah has
Что-то от
changed
меня
and
зависящее будет
it's
в
just
этой игре.
wrong.
Your kick does have a GCD. So if let's say there's a very fast cast and you use Sinister Strike, you won't be able to kick that cast. You have to hold your kick if you're expecting the kick to come up, and it's a shorter than 1.5-second cast or so.
All right.
So that is unique to Classic. Maybe even BC actually, I think is the same. Amok Garah, by the way, is a duel to the death. If someone duels you and you have to type in the box, I agree, one of you are going to die.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you do not mock Garah for content. It is not worth it. You don't gain anything of actual value to this guild by doing it. Unless, of course, you have approval from me to do it, which we might have some max level mock Garahs, people fighting for raid positions. All in all, I think the
Wow.
guild's average is about 71, and you walked out with a 76. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you, man.
You surprised me, and you probably surprised everyone else. So your knowledge is pretty good. You obviously have a lot to learn. In
Yeah.
Classic specifically, it is a weird, shitty game. That is the truth. So, get some levels. We have a quota to be level 45 by this upcoming Friday. You do not need to be 45. but I need
I'll
to
be
see
45.
you-
I'll be 45. I'll be 45. Don't bet it.
Okay.
I'll play
I
that.
do want to see you on pace to be 60 by December 8th. That is our quota for level 60.
Yeah.
It's 5 levels per week.
What's the quota for a pre-bist?
Well, December 8th is level 60, and we're probably going to have our first raid on December 15th. Is
Okay.
around that time. It's going to change depending on, maybe we want to do it on a weekend or something. But that is around the time we're aiming to be doing our first Molten Core. Simply has to start over. So, if you'll excuse me, I have to go find out what the fuck happened
Oh,
to
yeah.
one of my dark horses.
Oh yeah.
So-
Also, on that server though,
Yes.
on that server, I wanna get a spot that's kind of vacant on the map that I'm gonna choose. I wanna make the biggest regulated online black market of death roll gambling for high rollers, right? And have a spot
Okay.
designated where people know to go there to gamble heavy amounts.
Okay, so
and we need to
in
make-
order to
Yeah, go ahead.
in order to do a death roll location like that, you will need gold tenders. So
Yep.
a lot of people will go in there and just try and scam. Yeah, I'll death roll 800, but then they lose and they don't pay.
It's why we need
then-
middlemen that'll be approved by a third-party add-on. People add. I'm gonna make an add-on thing, and there's you see who's online currently that can middleman the death rolls like employees. They get paid, and then they will regulate the market. So it's a regulated black market.
Okay. I mean, if you want to try and get that set up, we can try and work on getting a death roll market created. I know they've already existed. There's been poker tables. People literally play poker with WoW Gold, and blackjack. Like you can, there's tons of shit like this set up, but not to the degree at which you want it. That can happen, but of course you will need people that are gonna gold tend and be a middleman.
That'd be insane.
So you
Think about
give
it,
them
though.
the money and yeah.
That's kind of insane though. No, if we imagine the amount of gold we could make it, like 10k death roll on classic.
Is this the only way you can play WoW? Is if it has gambling?
Bro, when you add a content, right? Like, imagine a 10k wager against one of the big whale on the server. Like, you get a guild leader, right? And for no reason, you do like a 10k roll. That's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, no, a 10,000 gold roll is fucking asinine. Honestly, if you do that, Blizzard will take both those people and ban them because there's no way you didn't buy gold. So, and you know what? By all means,
Yeah.
we'll try and get something like that set up. We can get a fucking black market going. We can make it in the Dwarven district in Stormwind, the big ass cathedral area where we were having our guild meetings. There's tables. It's very open. It's very secluded. No one ever goes there. But that could be an in-town good location. People like to AFK for an Ixia buff, etc.
Oh yeah. Also, one last thing is a question, quick question, because I haven't played this in a long time, doesn't it?
Sure.
What? Okay, if somebody opens trade and gives you a free item, can I take it or not?
Okay, yes. I don't give a flying fuck how you get
No,
max
no,
level.
not that.
Get
I don't want to get. I don't
buy
want.
gold.
You know, I don't want to get.
cheat,
I don't want to get.
take
I don't want to get
drugs.
mad. I don't want to get banned. I thought if they report you, you can get banned for taking an item because it's not like part of the
No.
fucking roleplay.
No.
Didn't you get banned for that?
If some random fucking guy gives you an item and you accept it, you will not be banned for that. That would be insane. Number one, you're a high priority. You're a streamer. So people are going to be trading you fuck tons of gold all the time just for like 5 seconds of attention points, right? You will not get banned for that. No.
Bro, I thought you
That'd
got
be crazy.
banned off of main servers like 10 years ago on stream
Okay, well,
because somebody gave you
back-
gold and he reported you.
I got in trouble because a guy gave me gold, and I confused him with someone who was trying to duel me for gold. It was a weird ass mix-up, and he reported me for basically stealing gold. Some employee was confused. That was also 10 years ago when streamers weren't as mainstream and Blizzard didn't understand what the hell was going on. Now they
Okay, fair
somewhat
enough.
do. So you should be fine. You take whatever the fuck anyone gives you. That's
Yeah.
not your problem to make sure where it came from isn't bad.
I had to make a new account. One, because I forgot my password. And two, because my WoW standing is I'm on my last striker. If I get suspended one time, my account's permanent.
I lost my account as well for botting on stream like 13 years ago. So, I mean, that's how it goes.
That's degen, yeah. I used to be a serial scammer.
Yeah, I mean, we all were back then. So everything's different now. You should be fine. Just get to 60 and fuck. Even when you get 60, I still have to tell you, don't die. I gotta go handle Simply. We just lost our strongest.
Yeah, but today I'm actually interested now. Because now I need to know what not to do. And then
There's a
I'm
lot.
leaving.
We have quizzes, we have tests, we have guild meetings, and I have made PowerPoints and video guides for level 60. You need to focus on not dying at low level. Do not worry about that stuff yet. You'll get there.
There's a clip. Post it in chat.
I will watch it.
Oh,
All right, I need to
okay.
fucking.
Bye.
Great job,
Thank you, man. See you later.
Oh fuck.
Of course, fucking. What is this? Dire Mole?
Dummies.
I don't have a
Simply,
dummy. I don't have a dummy.
I'm dead.
Hold on.
No! No! Wait, how? Where?
Oh fuck. Dummies.
Get shit. Dummies.
He's not checking his HP?
Мгм.
He is shadow people.
Там вот
I don't even know what that means, bruh.
Simply,
I don't have a dummy.
I'm dead.
Hold on.
No! No!
Oh fuck.
Oh, he's ground stomped.
Dummies.
Oh my god. Chat, does that mean that when you're
So-
doing a dungeon that has CC, you should have like a trinket or something like that? That removes that shit?
Simply,
I don't have a dummy.
I'm dead.
Hold on.
No! What is FAP? No! I did that like twice today. Like 4 times yesterday.
Dummies.
Get shit. Dummies. Simply,
I don't have a dummy.
I'm dead.
Hold on.
No! No! It's called what? Reaction potion. Reaction potion. I don't know what that is. Good question, actually.
Oh fuck.
That's insane if he died that fast, though. I didn't. Chat, why do these monsters hit so hard, though? If you're pre-bist or nearly pre-bist at this level, why do you get one tap?
Dummies. Simply, I'm dead.
No! I'm confused.
Конечно, говно.
Oh, I'm not going to participate in your delusion. You'll never meet a Republican that uses pronouns. It's just a fact. It's only the
Everybody
left.
uses pronouns. Just some
Everyone
people choose to
Okay, well,
announce
my
their
pronouns
pronouns.
now for the rest of the time are pretty princess.
Huh? This is good too. What is this?
I get big F-boy vibes from you. Be for real. You're a cheater.
It's not a pronoun.
What do you mean?
Those are not even pronouns.
Okay, so what are your
That's
Z's,
grammatic.
Zens, or
Все эти роллы на протяжении 11 ходов просто.
And
Oh,
we
the
need your
Google
help
Lights is
to
getting late.
continue making
The
more
Google Lights.
episodes.
I like lights.
Join our Middleground Patreon community and make Middleground with us.
Пипец.
My former political views were cult-like. Can the agreeers please step forward?
Chat, guys, bro, I forgot. I'm gonna kick it anyway.
Ёбнутая, блядь.
Wait, English? I'm gonna kick it sometimes as well, sometimes. Stall for an hour. Why would they stall for an hour? What happened?
Да, максимально быстро лапнувшись в 5-ю таверну, нахуй. В 4-й таверне нету нихуя, в 5-й таверне тем более, блять, позлотить нечего. Собрать векторы неоткуда, нахуй. Всем проигрываю по шансам, всех, блять, все идеально, все хорошо, все, блять, красиво, блять. У меня очень слабый стак для 11-го хода, очень слабый стак для моего уровня игры. Просто, блять,
I
замечательно.
think also sides have like ironically kind of switched.
Просто
because
максимум
as a Republican now, I'm,
из
like, so
минимально
anti-war.
возможного
I'm
просто.
anti-sending money to all these different countries
Из
that are not
стремящегося
ours,
к
while
минимальному.
people are sick from the water and children are starving. anti-pharmaceutical,
Просто
anti-big
максимум, блядь.
government, and all these things. And I'm like, that is original
Да
liberalism.
просто
So
максимум
I
мы
think I'm more,
видим
like,
нахуй.
independent, but I
What?
У меня
just
просто вот
register
эти
and
вот
I
две
vote
черепахи выигрывают
as
отсюда.
far right as I possibly can.
I
No
think
will.
А, у него
both
золотая
sides are very
хуета, которая
powerful.
выиграет через
Yeah,
эту
but
тему.
in terms
Банально.
of cult, at this moment in time, I think the left is more cult-like. I was in it for 20
Золотая
years.
папулка,
What's known
блядь.
today as the woke left, but
Прекрасно.
we used to call it social justice left, progressive left.
Прекрасно.
Guys, I don't give it any of this shit, okay? Guys, the reality is, okay, is that things are usually mirrored.
Смотри, сколько карт у
more you
чела
stray
есть,
away
блядь,
from
хотя бы.
the
Относительно меня. И
norm
это
or
слабый стол у
immediate
чела.
on
Очень слабый
either
стол для
side.
моего уровня игры.
Behaviors tend to mimic as you get more radicalized. That's just how it is.
And
Но я получаю,
right,
блядь,
here are some characteristics that I think
узы, блядь, потому что я не
more
могу получить
cult-like
карту.
than perhaps the
Ебануться.
conservative side.
Я не могу
One is
получить
that
карту,
if you
чтобы
had questions,
разыгрывать их.
you had to check your
Хороший удар.
privilege, or there was always
Браво.
some line that they would
Белиссимо.
use to get you to stop asking questions.
Белиссимо просто.
Which is sort of cult-like. And then the other thing was there was this encouragement to separate from people. who
Вот, у
didn't
меня,
agree.
как я и говорил, у меня
So
рейтинг
I
примерно 4000,
slowly
он
over
70
time, like, whittled
4000.
my world down to just people who were in the social justice left. And there was really
Сейчас
начинает
заканчивается типа калибровательный рейтинг по плюс 300, я
it's
получаю
a bit like
минималку
you become
каких.
an apostate.
Это означает, что у меня
You
рейтинг
don't
примерно
just
уже вот
leave,
подходит
have
к тому,
different
который у
opinions.
меня был
It's like once you leave, you can't come
на этом
back.
That is a cult. It's like
аккаунте.
Scientology.
Я получаю на
My
4,5
perspective is I
к
have a
рейтинге,
really
блядь,
religious
такую хуйню.
background, and there's a lot of shame around believing something other than what you're taught. Because of that, it
Представьте
makes
себе,
you feel
насколько
like
это
you
слабый уровень
can't
4,5
express
тысячи,
any
и мне
questions
при
without
такой
being
игре
told that
рисуют нахуй
you're going
какую-то
to hell,
невероятную
you're
дичь.
going to be exiled from your family.
Просто
And
максимально
so when I
неспособные оппоненты,
started
нахуй,
thinking
но...
a little bit outside of the lines of
Ебать.
what I was always told, family members literally to this day will not speak to me, will not look at me in family
Хуям.
gatherings where you're just supposed to be like, you're my family, aren't you supposed to love me endlessly? And in turn, they've exiled me because I don't believe the things that they believe.
Меня обрекли всю жизнь играть на лоу-рейтах, нахуй,
By the
проигрывать
way,
матчи,
I
блядь,
am ironically,
которые я не
like,
должна
pretty
проигрывать
far,
никогда.
known as far right in my community, and then ironically very leftist at times, 'cause you can't
Ловить
please
игры, в
everyone.
которых я
But
просто вообще
I have
ничего не могу
never cut
участвовать,
off a
я именно
person
не
because
могу
of their political
участвовать
beliefs in my
просто.
life, but everyone on the left did it to me.
Лаги, нахуй, под речь. Вы смотрите, 0.3 было, показало 0.0. Просто на 3 секунды мне нарисовали лаги. Просто ёбнутые, нахуй. Ёбнутые, нахуй. Ой, блядь.
You can be pretty much like you can do some pretty funky shit as long as you're like on the left side. It softens the blow.
So,
I mean, look at what
especially
somebody
when
Hassan
the
says.
George
I mean,
Floyd incidents were happening,
dude.
it was kind of, you know, a consensus that you should be BLM, rah, 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 all cops are bad. And just me questioning that within my own circles, it's like there's a lot of
ёбнутые,
pushback,
блядь,
and it
просто.
feels a little awkward because
Просто
I'm just,
нету
you know,
нахуй
literally just
карты.
asking questions. If I did have to,
Нету
point a
айсблока,
finger,
чтобы
I
я
would
мог
point it at,
иметь большую
the
вероятность
left
поймать
or the
нормальные
liberals
карты.
for feeling attacked by
Ничего себе.
words that are said on the other side. Because there's not a lot of, you know, conservatives that are like, oh, you said there's more genders, I'm offended. I'm like, I'm personally attacked by that.
That's literally only one side.
Yeah.
Не сработало для
Can the
такого.
disagreeers please step forward?
Сейчас, ну, короче.
Yeah, the watch the whole thing. Settle down.
I honestly think that both sides have very tribalistic tendencies at a time. As far as the question, like, were my beliefs personally cult-like? I don't think that I was in a cult. And I mean, even I think you mentioned that, like, conservatives don't get offended by
These
speech
people
as
are-
much,
yeah, they're
but
not- they're not
conservatives
arguing
get offended
it.
by pronouns. They got offended by Mr. Potato Head. They get offended by all
I
kinds.
agree. Really stupid things.
Yeah, they get very triggered also. And
Yeah,
for
they
me,
do.
leaving when I left the right, that was something I noticed because I started off as like anti-SJW, triggered feminist stuff, and I'm like, the right is kind of becoming this way too a little bit with some things, like very offended and triggered.
I would like to push back a little bit about conservatives being offended by pronouns. I think it's more so that they are being forced and to acquiesce to the pronouns of other people, which is, you know, a form of, you know, controlling speech.
Well, don't conservatives get really mad like when the whole pronouns and bio thing?
No,
They're
like,
oh, look, you have pronouns.
I get what both of you are saying, because my thing is like, why would I ever care if you have pronouns in bio, but I will never call you by
I think
them.
it's more that people just view it as a tribal signifier. So
Guys, no matter what camp you're in, if you deliberately mislabel somebody to be hurtful, you're just a shit person. Shut up, bro. No.
In the same way that someone might view, oh, that
Смотрите,
person has a
какой тест
cross
был.
on their profile.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Fake.
I
Oh,
Definitely,
отлично.
like, if I see pronouns in
Kind of a
someone's
fucker.
bio, I'll
Отлично
roll my eyes.
сыграно из-за того, что мне приходится реагировать
Guys, like I said, my name is Nick.
на
My
ненормальную
nickname
хуйню.
is Nick, right? I say, okay, Charles, bitch ass. I
То есть все ошибки, которые я могу допускать, они вызваны не мною.
Going to signify to me
Просто
in
замечательно.
95%
It's just
of
annoying. I think it's
cases,
annoying.
I'm gonna know exactly.
Как я и говорю, я не
I
делаю
know
ошибок,
exactly
просто
who you
когда я
are.
играю
It's
максимально
not
идеально.
it's not that it's a pronoun. It's that I'm being deliberately annoying or deliberately.
Вы видите подобную хуйню, это, блядь, под влиянием уебищ, которые
Being
дегенит не игры.
accommodating is not a problem.
We're just gonna stay away from you.
assume that you know
Как
Yeah.
осадок
But
или
why,
как?
though? Because I'm not going to participate in your delusion. And my
Okay.
thing is, like, you'll never meet a Republican that uses pronouns. It's just a fact. It's only
Everybody
the left.
uses pronouns. Just some
Everyone
people choose to
uses-
Okay, well,
acknowledge
my
their
pronouns
pronouns.
now for the rest of the time are pretty princess.
That's
and if
not
you
a
didn't-
pronoun.
What do you mean?
Those are not even pronouns.
Okay, so what are your
That's
zize,
grammatic.
zen, zer, he, she?
Yeah, I think
Great.
that pronouns.
Pause. Sorry. I want to pull it back to Cole. Okay.
Circling back to the cult idea, we kind of strayed and went to pronouns, which I think is, again, it's like a kind of a hot topic. The media really makes you believe that one side is more of a cult than the other. That's all subjective. Some of the people that are on my side, it's cultish, but it doesn't mean everyone is.
Well, let me
Agree
give you
with
an
this.
example, like, because I agree with you that the media is fomenting these like right side, left side
Yes.
cults. 100%, I agree with you.
Yeah.
So like when I quote unquote like left the left,
Yeah.
it was because I had begun to question the policies that were surrounding the whole COVID situation, and I experienced cultishness on the left and the right
Of course.
for sure. But what I found was if there were people who were willing to listen to me, they were like 95% of the time they were on the right about like, I think the government is trying to control us. I think that they're trying to force us to do XYZ things.
I do think some of it was a little bit hardcore. But some of it was like really fucking simple, and it's just like, bro, people have been doing that for years in other countries. You're just way behind.
I only found
You're
ears on
just
the right, except in
not
maybe
very
one or two
civilized, I don't
cases.
have to
So
tell
like
you.
for me, I was like when the prompt is like, oh, the left is or your former side is a cult.
На первую
I'm like,
таверну,
"That's
находясь
very
в первой
visceral."
таверне,
There was
мы
a
не
section
можем
of the
найти,
right that I could talk
где
to.
математически доказано мною то, что здесь больше шансов найти триплет, мы не можем найти это.
Thank you, my
Of
friend.
course.
I think Trump will win the next election.
You know what? I think he actually has a
Okay.
good chance.
Hey.
I'm not even biased. I'm just as an observer.
Love Trump. I think he's the greatest president we've ever had, and I love him. I've loved him for a long time. Personality, everything. I will say, the more they do this witch hunt after him, he just keeps getting more and more popular. And now that we have free speech on Twitter, you cannot deny that people love him. Like the black community is coming forward, and it's just funny because I love watching them go after him. Because
Я,
I think the
сидя
legends
в
of this
первой
man are
таверне, где
such a
почти
secret.
что 100% шанс найти триплет, математически. Челы, сидя там, уже выходя, ну, все, обычно, ну, это окей, это нормальный плей, типа, выходить во вторую таверну, блять, это уже все привыкли, нахуй. Но я, сидя гарантированно на первой таверне, ну, понятное дело, что на секретчике надо сидеть на первой таверне, не могу получить триплет, когда у всех раздаются триплеты на второй таверне, блять, нахуй, просто под руку, нахуй, раскидывается. И так далее. Просто без всяких проблем. Замечательно. Так, играем.
Because I saw what we got. And so now at this point, I'm totally I'm voting for Trump in the primary in general.
Yeah, like my life was way better then.
Life was way
And I could
better.
afford things.
I'm concerned that he's going to win
считает. Отлично. Красный. Oh my god. Немножко. А разве не должны сохраняться статистики? В моем случае. В моем случае должны характеристики хотя бы оставаться.
He's not going to end up in jail. All of that is just, a hit job. But I do think the Democratic Party would rather die than have him in power, and I think they could do that because people aren't aware about the ballot fraud that's going on.
Quick.
А, ебать, охуенный дракон.
What about yesterday Sidney Powell just pled guilty to 6 counts of conspiracy in Georgia against the electioner? So that's actual fraud that was committed on the right side for Trump.
11.
Это блять, это полностью невозможно нахуй выиграть просто. Это полностью невозможно играть просто. Полностью невозможно находиться в этом лобби. Вы посмотрите на эту чушь ебаную нахуй. Просто насколько это чушь. Насколько это ебаная чушь на экране, блять. Просто unbelievable. Просто unbelievable.
I agree with you. I don't trust the last election results, but I actually don't trust any presidential election results in Canada. So I just think I'm vulnerable to be screwed in. I'm not gonna allow them to instill sympathy in me, but I don't really do a lot of trust in national elections.
Ну так. Это просто... Видите, подлагивает каждый раз, когда я... Не знаю, надеюсь на какую-то микрохуету, микровезение, блять, когда мне полностью внесли, блять, просто игру. Просто свели в ноль. Ебать. Просто пиздец. Приехали, чё? Я не успею, естественно.
People on the right, I am not actually very popular on the right. As soon as you disagree on certain things, I mean, the death threats, the hate.
Прекрасно.
So you're liberal now, and I'm like, and there are certain things like abortion's a hot topic.
Замечательно.
I think it's a little crazy and it's a little too far. I would hope that Greg become a more middle voice in the Republican Party, but I do find in general, like people on the left, I think because you're more inherently you're gonna care more about people's feelings. I'm not really one to care that much. That's why I'm on the other side. You know what I mean? But I'll give you guys that credit.
I actually agree with what you're saying a lot because they've even done like literal brain scans and they can actually predict people's political propensity
слышится.
it was also very discomforting because I have transgender family members, and I was very pro LGBTQ, and it's just feeling that like everything's just crumbling down. It took me a lot of time to come to it, so it was I remember the feelings very much.
I have a perspective just when we're on different sides of the spectrum. I was raised militantly
Okay,
in
okay, here's the mega that they taken. I think the word trauma is not a correct word. Like, not everything that you live in life is like life changing and scarred forever. Some of these learning experience, it's not fucking you feel the fuck down, bitch ass. Sorry, man. Like, guys, it's hard for me to sit here right now. I think I'm shaking now. Last time I remember when I was young, something I said like insanity is real. I thought whoever hurt my friend life, and I was gonna be sleeping that day. And like, this is really hard. I haven't come back to that yet. Fuck you, man. Shut up.
religious and political ideologies my entire life. And when I was 20, my sister was killed.
Guys, it's like saying, oh man, like, dude, remove all of the lines of whatever, anything fucking stop. It's an animal. It's an animal life. And that needs to stop existing. It needs to end again. Society fails you.
In a car
You failed
accident.
yourself.
And because of that, and that extreme trauma that happened that had nothing to do with
A lot of time to come through it, so it was, I remember the feelings very much.
I mean, I have a different perspective just when we're on different sides of the spectrum. I was raised militantly in religious and political ideologies my entire life. And when I was 20, my sister was killed in a car accident. And because of that, and that extreme trauma that happened that had nothing to do with my ideologies, it allowed me to open up my eyes to the struggles that other people were going through because I had never experienced something of that devastation before. So I opened my eyes to like, what else is going on that I'm not aware of? That I've been in this bubble being told that, no one else is oppressed. I was just told that they weren't real. And that I had to be steadfast with my beliefs, and if I questioned them, then, there was this fear and guilt associated with it. And it caused an immense amount of trauma that I'm still desperately working through to this day.
It's funny because we're on different sides supposedly, but we have a lot of similar experiences. The social justice movement, I was in it for about 2 decades. I worked with comedians who also were woke and pushed woke beliefs in their
Прекрасно. Автоматически нахуй. Автоматически просто хуйня реализуется. Автоматически, блядь. Просто в автоматическом режиме, блядь. Просто прекрасно. Я не могу играть, блядь, просто. Я не могу играть нахуй. Просто автоматически реализуется хуйня сразу же. Сразу же нахуй. Сразу же меня автопанишат нахуй, если я делаю, блядь, просто, блядь, что-то... Зачем-то не услежу, блядь, нахуй. Или то, что, блядь, зависит от рандома, нахуй. Ну, прекрасно, нахуй. Просто взяли бабл, нахуй, захуяли сюда. Нормально, блядь. Заебись, блядь. Ну, блядь, просто прекрасно. Просто рандомная хуйня меня выиграет, блядь, просто на элемах изично. Но это говно я так и не могу реализовать, блядь, прекрасно. Ай, блядь, сука. Уже заебало уже, нахуй. Что с боевым ключом? Есть же. Да.
When I started, I grew up same as you guys, very, very religiously conservative, and there was just a very limited allowance of what you could believe. And there was a very limited view of what America was, nationally. And as a queer person, it was also conservative, not super welcome. And so for me, leaving that space and realizing, oh, the United States is not the beacon of hope that we wish it were internationally, and queer people are allowed to be and fulfill. It just, to me, it felt like freedom. It felt like, oh, I now see how America became the world's strongest superpower, and there's a lot of issues that come along with that. For a lot of other people around the world, and I think getting that information and knowledge.
So I gotta say this. Okay, I think objectively that is not how the roles for superpower.
It made me feel like my eyes
Maybe I'm historically
the real
inaccurate.
world and not just what was happening in my community and in this country.
The dual party system hurts America.
И переставился, блядь, что нахуй, блядь? Я переставился опять на боте, нахуй, ебан. Просто прекрасно, нахуй. Просто прекрасно, ебан на боте, блядь, переставился опять. Ну что ж. Отлично, нахуй. Просто замечательно. Это не реализуется автоматически, нахуй. Не, это просто, блядь, браво, нахуй. Просто браво. Очередная псевдоигра. Неплохо. Осталось так, что даже задувочник в 1.1 не сработал там. Просто рофл. Я получил 300 за 4. Что я разве играл на этом аккаунте? Я на этом аккаунте не играл вроде. А у меня была чистая статистика. Если смотреть статистику. У меня там было 4 героя, когда я после 4 игр примерно. Четвертая, первая, четвертая. На 4,5к, на 5к, окей. Может быть на 5к меня просто докалибровало с 4к. Как мне казалось, здесь калибровка выше последнего ранга не может дать тебе ранг. Не могу, как она здесь работает.
When you were saying, Robert,